Hey gang, it's your host and DM, Seth, and I want to tell you about something really cool. Recently, we partnered with Kraken Dice. What does that mean? Well, anytime during the rest of the month, you can hop on over to krakendice.com and enter a code when you purchase any dice. You'll get 15% off, and you'll support the D20 Syndicate. That code is D20 Syndicate Halloween. All October long, you'll get 15% off on anything at the Kraken Dice store. So go over there, buy to your heart's content, fill that shopping cart, buy gifts for your friends, Halloween gifts, and then enter our code and support us. All October long, D20 Syndicate Halloween. Thanks.
Previously on Into the Yonder Void, Gil farted into an orb and threw it at some pirates. And then by they I mean Gil and Nez and Fee, they were planning on going over to the pirate ship so we can steal the pirate ship and then get them stuck on our ship and do like a sneaky trade. But I hung back so I could rain down some lightning on them, and I'm waiting around for that big sea critter that's supposed to come along. Well, I hopped overboard at one point and I'm waiting for the sea critter. I think I see it.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hello. Hi.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I'm Drinking Crow.
I am Tomas, and I am Rummy Raven. I play Gil.
What happened? It's your name. Drinks? But it's drinks?
Just say your name.
My name's Lindsey, and I'm drinking a D100. And I play Fee. That's all we have here. I don't have anything else anymore.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
I can only name things I see. That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 65.
Oh, yeah. We're on a
Retirement age.
Wow.
Normal retirement age. You've reached a benefit event. You can cash money out of your retirement account.
Nobody does that anymore.
You
You
will
are
not
waiting
be
for another
retiring
5
at
years.
65.
You just don't have a early withdrawal penalty. I mean, you're still working, but it's a retire, continue to work
In
withdrawal.
the year 2565.
We have a review.
Sick nasty.
Oh my God.
Get us with that hot chlam.
Pivot away from the depressing retirement speak.
Of which we will never receive.
It's not happening.
This review came from Google. They reviewed our business on Google.
I thought you meant the review itself was from the entity
themselves.
Google.
We're that big.
Cease and desist.
Quit fronting. You're not a real podcast.
Stop making episodes. We can hear you the whole time.
We have to delete everyone from the internet each time. All right. This is from David. He left us a review on Google.
David.
5 stars.
Oh!
So if you haven't experienced the life-altering podcast that is the D20 Syndicate, then you have failed at life. Oh, and here is a message from my personal favorite PC. They are all amazing characters and players. And then they sent us a picture of a tree, a close-up
Of tree bark.
tree bark.
Oh.
So my assumption is who can read trees, but it could be.
Yeah, I
It
wish
could
they
also
were.
be Fee, because
Yeah.
trees,
Or
and
you know,
tea.
her stag.
or Nez, because he's a tree.
He is a tree.
Or
Covered in
it could be
bark.
Gil because he can't
So-
read.
This might as well be the great American novel, as far as Gil's concerned.
But thank you for penning
Yes,
it.
thank you, David.
And
That's
maybe
fantastic.
clarify which PC that is and tell me
curious.
that I'm correct because I know I'm correct.
Curious.
You guys can leave Google reviews too, and we'll read them.
You can leave tree reviews too. We'll find them.
Hopefully.
It's like a geocache thing.
All right. Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question. around the campfire question is, if you were an alcoholic beverage, what would you be? Now, you can use a real world equivalent. Please try to, if you can't come up with a name, feel free to use the real world equivalent. But if you can come up with a name, that's great. And if it's a mixed drink, cocktail, alcoholic beverage of any kind that has multiple ingredients, please list the ingredients and why. And we're going to start with Fee.
Okay. So I think if I was a drink, there's this one I've had that's kind of a fun one. It's called Whiskey. Shut up.
Shut up when I'm talking to you.
Lindsey Park.
Yeah. Real world equivalent kind of is whiskey as an elephant. Or as a element. There we go. Not an elephant.
Whiskey's an elephant.
Take fresh elephant snout. You cut that off, squeeze it in.
You just shove the elephant in the glass.
That's the difficult part. The next part's the fun part. You get to kill the elephant. All right, continue. Sorry for derailing.
Oh my God,
you.
that's fine. So a whiskey is this golden drink, and you drop a heavy berry. It's like this big red berry, and when you put it in there, it is just oddly heavy. Like it's got to be at least a couple pounds. And when it hits the bottom, it causes a big spark that comes up with a poof of smoke, and then it burns slightly when you drink it, but it also is very sweet. And I think that's pretty much like me. I don't know, a little feisty, but also sweet. It's, yeah.
Now, the important thing is whiskey with an E or without an E?
Without.
Oh, so it's not...
it's not true whiskey.
It's
not.
No, it is true whiskey. If it's from, so good job.
Good job.
It's traditional Irish or Scottish whiskey is going to have no E in it.
No E.
Mm-hmm. Gil.
Usually I just drink whatever swill is nearby, but if I am feeling fancy, there's this drink that they make in Starry Strum, called the Black Fiend Martini.
Oh,
and inside of that is very dark rum infused with blackberries, mixed with some vermouth and a little bit of lime, and there's usually some sugar crystals that are burnt on the edge of the drink. And for a little bit of pizzazz, I like to drop a fizzle drop shroom in there for a little bit of
lot
fizz.
of pizzazz.
Going on a ride.
Excellent. And you said it was the Black Fiend Martini?
That is correct.
All right. Nez.
I'm partial to a drink that I had once. I don't know that I'd have it again, but it was really good at the time when I didn't know what was in it. It's called the Follette Crawl. It contains vodka, I believe what they call amaretto, orange juice, and soda water. And then they line the rim of the glass with slices of oranges.
Excellent.
And it's delicious. But I don't think I'd drink it again.
Excellent. And
Fought too many people.
I got mean. That's the night I killed an entire country.
And Can.
If I were an alcoholic drink, I would probably be a Whimsy Stardust. And that has imported Whimsy. It also has extract from the Druid tree, and that gives it its dark color. And then you add a little berry puree to it. And my reasoning is because Whimsy shimmers like me. And also, trees are important. And finally, I like berries.
Yes.
And for those reasons and many more, that is why I would be a Whimsy Stardust if I were an alcoholic beverage.
Thank you so much.
I like that
Yeah,
Lindsey is
love.
now bottled on its own for
By this
consumption.
point, you know what? It's canon. Whimsy can be, There's a few places that produce real high quality Whimsy mix. So
It's like Smirnoff cocktails that are bottled already.
The little shooters that you can
Yeah.
buy up at the counter.
all right, shall we get started?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, keeping the same.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry. So mad.
Is it that fly?
Fuck out of here.
Fucking kill your whole family.
Just some sudden rage. Just bottled in this whole time.
You have to tell them.
You have to nip it in the bud.
Otherwise, they think they can walk all over you.
Give them an inch. They think they're a ruler.
Fucker.
When we last left off, y'all were engaged in a bit of pirate naval combat, sort of. You guys, 3 of you were slinking around on the ship heading to the captain's quarters, and the remaining members were still on the original ship. Can and Loom were still on the original ship. Then Can jumped overboard, got on her boogie board, and then saw a dragon-headed shape in the mist. When we left off, we were in the rotation of initiative. It is now the enemy's turn.
Boo.
Farts.
Boo!
Nobody likes them.
They're the bad
Less
guys.
than more me.
So it's going to be very unlikely that they're going to spot any of you guys, but I'm still going to roll for it. They did not. So you guys on board the ship are still sneaky as shit, moving around. And let's see what's going on. You guys probably... That was a natural 20. Okay.
Does that mean he procreated?
Natural 20 for seeing?
No. Something else.
A mysterious third thing.
God damn it.
Please say it's something like getting his pants on quickly.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Gil.
I'm gonna sneak the rest of the way to the cabin.
Okay. 15 feet. Sorry, 30 feet, and you're there.
All right, I don't need to roll for anything.
No, we're still operating under that sneak.
All right, so I get to the door.
You get to the door.
I will slowly open the door and peer in.
Peer and Lug.
Open it a cracksy bit.
Okay, gotcha. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Do it, do
That's
it,
a
do
nat
it.
20. 29.
29.
Wow, do that all the time.
So Gil, as you're peering open a crack, you see a thin cord as you're opening it, as if to indicate a trap.
If I could use my thieves' tools, I will try to disarm.
Okay, you absolutely can. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
I wish I was artistic.
Add your proficiency.
I want somebody to make a movie poster of the original Leprechaun, but instead of the Leprechaun,
Not back to the hood.
not Back to the Hood, but instead of the Leprechaun, it's Gil peeking in the door.
I got you.
Thanks.
Got my evil eye. 26.
Okay, so yeah, Gil, you see this like right in front of your eyes. It's taut. You're positive you opened it about the maximum amount of you could before springing this trap. You take one of your thieves' tools, you hit this little hook, and you sneak it in there, and you unlatch this cord, and it just kind of like falls, disarming the trap, whatever it was.
All right. Do I have any more movement, or was that all of it?
You made it to the door. You don't have more movement, but you can do other things. You have a bonus action, or
I'll push the door with my foot and then draw my bow and see if there's anything like in the room.
okay. You can have another perception check with it. Well, that perception check is really good, so I won't even make you roll. Yeah, you push it open with your foot, draw your bow, and you see inside. It looks to be empty in here, but you see where the string was connected to, off to the right of the door frame, and you see that there are 3 alchemist flasks, like vials, stuck there that were connected to this with an arcane rune behind them. So this, with a perception check, you know that this was part of the trap, whatever it is. You don't know.
What the fuck does that say?
You don't know exactly what it does, but probably something bad. But you have disarmed it, and the room is empty, but it is a lavish room. Whatever captain heads this ship has very expensive tastes.
All right.
It's Reese Darby.
If I have time, I will take down the flasks and pocket them. But otherwise, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, gotcha. All right, it is now Crumb's turn. You want him focusing on people who are crossing, correct? All right. Hey, he fires his bow, and he misses.
Oh, he's been doing good though.
Yeah, he's switching it up. It's a moving target, so
you gotta miss sometimes.
But he misses. And
Can't win them all.
you can hear in your head,
Oh shit! Keep up the good work, Crumb.
yeah, I'm gonna. Can, you are boogieing and you see this dragon head come through.
How close?
60 feet.
Okay, I'm going to shout out to it.
Okay.
Hi.
You hear no response.
Excuse me.
Still nothing.
I'm gonna wave,
Okay.
flail.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can they? Do they notice me?
You don't. It doesn't seem like it does.
It's a dragon for sure.
It's a dragon head. Give me a perception check.
And the head is out of the water.
Correct. It's
Is
about
it just gonna be like little fish underneath, like
Oh my
pushing
god,
this
that'd be
along?
so cute.
a dead dragon?
Yeah, I was thinking a
Like
decapitated
a
dragon.
monk fish, because that'd be fun.
23.
Cute.
23. You notice that this at first you're like, oh shit, it's a fucking dragon. Like this is, and it's huge, like super wide. As it moves through the mist a little bit more, you see the way that the mist is swirling around it. That's not a dragon. It's a dragon head, but it's affixed to the front of a giant ship.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the critter.
What kind of dragon?
It looks to be like it's essentially like the emaciated, almost mummified flesh of a gold dragon.
Uncomfy.
I do not like that.
That's a bad guy ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bad.
Are we gonna have to work with the pirates?
I feel like this is a good time to get a little low pro. So I'm going to slip it off my boogie board into the water and just kind of hold on to it to stay afloat. But I'm gonna dip low for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that works just fine. Anything else you'd like to do? Any spells or anything? Because you haven't really done much for actions.
No.
Okay.
That's hard right now.
All right.
It's
They
a
don't know
weird
their
situation to be in.
intent.
Yeah.
End of your turn then, and we are on to Nez. You're 45 feet from the cabin.
45. Okay.
You have seen up ahead the door pop open. It's hard to really see Gil because he's being so stealthy, and there's so much chaos going on.
Dark in there.
Yeah, it's definitely dim for sure.
Okay. I'm going to follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to be trying to stay as low as possible. Doing a lot of Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay, yeah. There's people going by. You're like, hoo, ha, ha, hoo, ha.
While also keeping an eye out for anybody that might be close to any edges within 30 feet of my current position.
Okay, give me a perception check.
You betcha. Oh, 21.
Okay, you do see almost outside of your 30-foot range, you see somebody swinging on a rope getting ready to head over to the other ship.
Oh, okay. Okay. And how close to the cabin am I now?
Were you moving normal distance? When you started your turn, you were 45 feet away from it.
So, my normal is 30, but if I dash, I can get there, and it's a bonus action for telekinetic push or shove or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, can we say that I'm mere feet away from the door?
I mean, you could get right up to the door if you're going to use your entire action to move.
You just wouldn't be sneaking anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at the last leg of it, I'm going to break into a sprint, and I'm going to drop to my knees and slide. And I'm going to do like a rock star slide.
Okay.
And I'm bending back. And I see this guy swinging above me. And I'm going to telekinetic shove him up and over the side.
Gotcha.
So like give him a little bit of a boost so that he overshoots what he was aiming for. I slide into the cabin doorway.
Okay, what's the strength?
14.
14. That is a 5. So
Yes!
you do your badass slick slide maneuver. You're just like, shh, and then whoosh, and you just watch this guy like fly up and over the side, and
Bounces off the other ship.
so this guy was like from where you're at. This guy would have gone in the other direction. So he has nothing to like grab onto or anything. He's just going overboard the opposite direction. So let's see if anybody noticed you during your run.
All right.
Nobody noticed you.
Yes!
So there's a lot of chaos going on.
Amazing.
I think this might be time to retire these dice. It's
Promotion. Use them for bad guys all time.
all right. So yeah, Gil, as you were doing that, you just see like you just opened the door. You just like fixed this trap. You disarmed it, and then Nez just comes sliding in on his knees right into the main area of the cabin.
Huh?
I'm here, Captain.
There might be some invisible shit in there.
All right. Fee, it's your turn.
Okay. What is the status of people walking over to the plank and stuff? Are
Still
people
doing it. Yep.
Okay. I mean, I think at this point, like, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and yeah, I can't use Gust to target more than one person, can I?
What's the spell say?
Can you use meta magic on it? Do you have meta magic yet?
I don't have meta magic yet. Soon, very soon, but yeah, not yet.
Soon.
Oh well, it says one medium or smaller creature.
You can use it on one.
Okay.
But if you've been moving, then you're no longer close enough the 30-foot range, right?
Yes, but my plan was to, well, ooh.
You could
so
use
I
it
would
on
have
somebody
to
on the
gust
deck
first, but not.
Well, you already moved 30 feet during your last turn,
Right.
so you're now 60 feet away from the planks.
Okay.
So
I see what you're saying.
But you could push other people around you, just not anybody on the planks.
Okay, yeah. Because there are people on the deck still.
Oh yeah, they're running around.
Okay, then yeah. Especially if there's anyone like right at the edge, then Feel just keep kind of like. She's actually like doing like a little dance as she's just hopping through, still kind of dancing in the shadows a little bit, and then just like trying to just pushing them off the edge with the gust. Hopefully.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. All right. Ooh, nat 20. 23.
Okay, Fee, it's a 30-foot range, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So within 30 feet of you, you see there are 6 different sailors. One of them is kind of close to the edge. The rest are like running by, doing various stuff. One guy's got an armful of cannonballs. He's very, very strong because you know that cannonballs are just one is super heavy. This guy's got 4 that he's carrying, and he's running with them as if he's running to a cannon. There's another guy. He's got a length of rope. He looks like he's getting ready to coil it around, like he's getting ready to use it for something. And then one of the other guys has a knife in his teeth, and he's booking it as fast as possible toward the planks.
Fuck. Would I be able to blow over someone that's holding like cannonballs? Because that's pretty heavy.
I mean, if
Right?
they're running, so.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for cannonball guy for sure.
All right, what's the strength check?
15.
All right. I've rolled
Yay.
so low, so frequently. Yeah, he does not even see it coming. So what happens, Fee, is you see him running by, and you just gust. And then he's carrying 4 cannonballs, and you just watch him go, and spill forward. And I need high or low.
Let's do low.
That was a good call, because it's low. I rolled a 7.
Yes.
One of these cannonballs flies out of his arms and hits another sailor, knocking him down.
Oh, no.
The rest of them go rolling all over the deck, and he's like face plants to the ground, and he's going to take 2 points of fall damage as he's just like, oh, and all of these go like flying. And you hear
fucking wind.
and you hear like, nice job, Butterfingers, from far away.
Okay, cool.
And you make it to the cabin door as well.
Wonderful.
Any you used your gust, so was that your
Yeah.
action?
Yep,
Or
that
is it
was my
bonus
action.
Okay, do you have any bonus
see,
actions or anything? You see Nez slide in ahead of you.
Nez is already there as Fee enters, and he bows gracefully and gestures for her to enter.
Well, does
is he
she
still
hear me say there might be invisible shit in here?
It all happens roughly at the same time, so yeah.
Okay. And do I see him holding the potions?
I don't think he's holding them. I think he's getting ready to do something, but he just he just did something. You're not sure
Fucking
what.
with the flasks.
Yeah.
Right.
But-
okay.
Get in the flask.
Right. So I can see the flasks of liquids?
Yeah, they're like, I said flasks, but they're more like vials. They're
Okay.
alchemy vials.
Beakers.
Cool. Okay, because that's what I was picturing.
Let's throw these scientist bottles off the crow's nest.
Ooh, what you got there, Gil?
There might be some invisible shit in here.
Invisible shit. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's weirdly dark and there was a trap on the door.
Okay. Have I seen any, like, potions or concoctions similar to this?
No, give me an alchemy roll.
Okay, yay.
It's
I
always
love when
nice
we
to
can
use
do
a
that.
custom
Yeah.
skill.
12?
Based on the color and the way they're arrayed, you know that they whatever they are, they're singularly not as strong as the three of them combined. It seems like it would be set up for a chain reaction of some kind. Typically, if it's a chain reaction, that means that something has to explode in order to make the others explode. So you're not 100% sure what it is, but you know that whatever it is, it's probably something explosive.
Okay. All right, so whatever we do, we don't want to put these together unless we want, make it go boom situation. Yeah, I'm guessing there's not a cork on them or lid or anything?
Each of them has corks.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, this looks like a very hastily made, like, hey, we have these things. Let's set them up as a trap.
Okay, cool. Do each of us want to carry one? But I definitely want to look at these later if that's
you
cool with
can
everyone.
keep them. This seems like
Fuck
more
yes.
your bag.
Okay. And I will put them in my bag.
More importantly, though, there might be some invisible shit in here.
Invisible shit. Yeah. What do you mean by invisible shit?
And 6 seconds.
For sure.
All right. Enemies turn again. Let's see if they've noticed anything yet.
They're terrible at their job.
It's this table. It's got to be.
Amazing. I love it.
You guys
We'll
are
never
the
get rid of it.
sneakiest non-sneaky people ever.
We're just suicide squatting into the room.
It's amazing. Let's see here. Okay. Well, weird. For any sort of perception, they're terrible when it comes to attacking, other than when they were attacking Can. They do a pretty good job.
Nice.
All right. Not
balances
that
out.
anybody knows, but Loom is down.
Oh, what the fuck? When did that happen?
If anyone were to look across the decks, you would see 7 sailors, 7 pirates, like surrounding him and like beating him into submission.
Oh, he's fucked.
He is down.
Bye, Loom. How do we get him back?
All right. It is now we're back at the top of the order. It is now Gil's turn. Crumb is on deck, followed by Can.
Fee, you have that spell that lights up invisible shit, right?
Yeah, definitely. That would definitely come in clutch. Yeah, I can get
Cast
on that.
in here, and then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna try and shoot a couple of these pirates.
Okay. Go ahead.
So we're hidden.
You are. So you will have the benefit of advantage.
attack!
Snack.
Hello!
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, yeah. You hit the first one you target. A guy just running by, minding his own business.
Right in the throat.
Trying to avoid these cannonballs that are spilling out all over the deck.
That's 15 damage plus 3 psychic.
With the sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
He's still standing, but he definitely felt the, and he's like, oh, what the fuck? It stopped him in his tracks for sure.
I'm going to shoot him again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Okay. All right.
Fuck. Yeah.
Okay. 13 damage plus 4 psychic.
Gil, show me what you got.
All right, so as I say that to Fee, I'm like already like drawing the bow, and then I shoot him just twice, really quick, like right in the back.
And then he just falls?
Yep.
All right. He's just like, all right. Anything else you'd like to do, Gil?
No, I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm just gonna hang out here for now.
Okay. It is Crumb's turn. You want him to keep firing at people trying to cross in?
I'm trying to think if there's a way he can help Loom. But I don't think there is really.
You could pee on him.
Just slap him, wake him up.
We'll just pee on the pirates, distract him. I had sauerkraut for lunch.
I think. Well, would Fee even see that Loom is down?
No, this is based on what, like, if you want me to kind of decide what his course of action is, then I can do that.
Okay, so I'm just like, otherwise I'm thinking in the
Autopilot.
mind of Crumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, would Crumb care Loom is down?
I mean, maybe in a existential way, but
Yeah, so I think Crumb's going to try to do some kind of distraction. Could he do a perception check to see,
yeah.
if there's anything he could use?
I rolled an 11, so what is that total?
Oh, he's proficient. +3.
Oh.
Okay. So he would have a 14. So yeah, he can see that there are 7 pirates that have essentially knocked Loom unconscious. They were all surrounding him in a circle, and yeah, they took him down. They all were just like chipping away at him, and he was unable to, keep him back. So he just kind of slumps to the ground, and they all look at him like they're going to continue to make that assault happen.
Okay. Does he see anything he could use as like a distraction at all? Like,
I mean, he's a little guy, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think like if there's open firing
I guess I can just say, do you want him to do something like his best option for distraction?
Yeah, and I would think maybe he'd tell Fee Loom's down. Just to let him.
Okay, yeah. So you hear in your head, Fee. You won't be able to respond at the moment, but you'll hear, yeah, the weird shitty guy is down. He was that guy's dressed in rags, really tired. He's down. I'm gonna see what I can do to lead them away from him, though. Be right back. All right. So it'll remain a mystery for the moment what Crumb does, since you guys can't see that. All right, Can. Mm-hmm. It is your turn. You are hanging down below the boogie board, and you see that this ship is now slinking into view. It is much wider than most ships you've ever seen, almost like rounded in the front. Very strange structure to it. Also, the exterior is like a shiny black, almost as if it's made of stone. It is one of the most odd looking ships you've ever seen.
Can I see any people on it?
Give me a perception check.
This is interesting. Billy, you good?
21.
21. While you don't see any people on it, you do see, what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Druidic, Halfling, and Primordial.
You speak Primordial.
Yes.
In the Primordial script, you see written on the side, it just says the word library.
Like the most innocuous thing in like an ancient, foreboding language. Banyo.
An elemental language.
Okay, what was the gold dragon in the
does that
last
mean?
campaign?
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
With Uta?
elemental creatures like genies or like actual earth elemental, air elemental. Who knows?
Yeah.
Does that
Why is
dragon
primordial
look fresh?
an elemental language?
That's just what it is in D&D.
Sorry, what did you say?
Does the dragon head look fresh?
No.
No,
It looks
mummified.
well preserved.
Well
and
preserved.
yeah, mummified, yep.
Okay, mummified.
It's not our homeboy, is it?
Right,
From
that's what I was
campaign
thinking.
one?
That's what I was saying. I was like, is this the same gold dragon library situation we had before?
Okay. I want to get a better look at all of this.
Okay.
I would like to wild shape into
All right.
a giant eagle.
Can you do flying right now?
Oh, shit.
I think you have to be next level.
Oh, shit.
You were only able to do that because of the BAM card
Yeah,
before.
fuck. That changes my whole
I was
fucking
like, for a
life.
second, I was like, fucking card. Gotcha.
That changes everything. What the fuck am I going to
good
do?
at water and climbing. Water
Okay.
monkeys?
Sea monkeys.
Sea monkey.
Sea anemones.
Yeah.
I'm
Be a
very
sea anemone.
sorry.
It's all
fine.
good. That's a pickle. Sea pickle?
Sea cucumber.
I know, yeah. That one I knew.
Just
You'd think
I
they'd
just
all
wanted
be
to
sea
say sea
pickles because they're hanging out in the brine all the time.
That's true.
Waka waka!
Wow.
Okay, I want to turn into some kind of spider.
Okay.
Because a spider could climb.
Correct. Yeah.
Could
If you
climb
swim
right up
forward
there.
and then you could turn into a spider. You want like a regular size spider or a bigger spider?
Something that's not going to seem too suspicious.
So yeah, like a more normal
Yeah.
size, not like a giant spider.
Yeah, a pretty regular
Yeah,
spider.
then you can absolutely turn into one of those.
Okay.
Tarantula.
I don't know what I would use as the...
That's like it's a basic. It's like a
mean,
1/4
Yeah.
CR level.
A giant spider is CR1.
Okay, so yeah, you could move up 20 feet if you wait a sec to let the ship reach you, and then you can climb up 20 feet on the outside. You still wouldn't reach over the top yet, but you can start your climb.
Okay.
I like that it has a 2 in charisma.
Up I go.
All right, she's scurrying up the side in spider form. Spider can.
Does whatever
Never
she
spider.
fucking wants because she's a fucking boss.
Anything else you'd like to do?
End
There's-
the world. Push the button. End the world. Can just
There is
always
not
has
a
it.
lot that I can do right now except for just climbing as fast as I can.
All right, and you think that within your next round you'll reach the top.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a sticky spider.
Yeah.
It fell into some honey.
It's gum with legs.
Nezrah, it is your turn. You're
Excellent.
on your knees in this room.
All right. I'm going to stand up and declare bankruptcy. And these vials, these beakers,
Yeah.
the
Fee is currently like putting them into her like pouches and stuff.
the liquid that they hold,
That's like an orangish color.
all of them,
Yep. They're all
Okay.
the same.
the cabin that we're in, just as like an aside for flavor. I know you said it was very ornate, expensive taste.
Yep.
Are there lavish cushions?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Sick. Anyway,
Take note of that.
Yeah, there's lavish, very comfortable looking cushions, very expensive, probably imported. There's a ton of like hanging curtains and stuff and like velvet just everywhere. The windows are mostly covered by these curtains as well.
blackout curtains.
Oh, essentially, yeah. It's very
Excellent.
dim in here.
Is
This
there
is my kind of captain.
is there
Yeah.
a sunken like living room area with the sitting cushions?
A small sunken area for a living room area.
And there's a hookah in the middle of it.
Yes,
Sick.
all of those things.
How'd you know?
But also, the weirdest thing is since you're looking around and you're trying to like see how lavish it is.
Sure.
There's a golden dragonborn skull sitting next to the bed,
Like it's an actual Dragonborn skull that was gilded?
possibly, or shaped to look like one.
Interesting. Ooh, I'm very interested in that. Is the cabin big enough? Is it, would you say, equivalent to the cabin that the people on the other ship were hiding out in? Like, would it fit those people?
No, it's
Half that size?
probably a quarter because where they were hiding out was pretty vast.
Very open.
You got like a
I would say
X
it's-
by X.
Yeah, it's roughly the size of this room here, and so I would say it's like a 10 by 10.
Oh, that's not very
This
lavish.
is like 15 by 15.
15 by 15. I don't fucking know. Everybody making fun of me like you guys are fucking architects.
I went to architect school.
Actually,
Okay, 15 by 15. It's
Okay.
It's not super big.
Okay.
It's a
Very
smaller
file
ship.
will work in here perfectly.
Okay. Are there any stairs or trap doors?
That would involve an investigation.
I would
check.
like to investigate that,
All right.
please.
It's dark in here, right?
dim.
Oh. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use my... Oh, I lost it. It was for last episode. I don't have my
Forks.
inspo. 5.
5. Yeah, in the dim light, you're like kind of stumbling around. You keep getting distracted by how expensive everything in here is. Like it's almost like you don't want to like mess it too much because there's so much expensive stuff.
skull is looking at
Yeah,
him.
that one part of your brain that's like reminding you of your dad. Like, don't mess with my stuff. Like all this nice stuff. You're like, okay, I have to be very careful. So it takes you a while, and you're not really discovering anything, unfortunately.
Okay. Fuck. Well, you know what? Whatever. It's not the best time or place, but it'll do. I'm going to reach into my satchel. I'm going to pull out an inkwell.
Okay.
I'm going to dip my middle finger in,
Okay.
and I'm going to kneel down and start drawing the transportation rune.
Okay. So this is a 3-stage process.
Okay.
With this round, since you did some other stuff, I'll let you do the first stage of it. So go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
All right.
You can have a +5 to it because you are familiar with the glyph itself.
26.
Okay. Yeah, you crouch down on the floor. And how big are you making this? Roughly the same size as the other one?
So the room itself is 15 by 15.
Yep.
Let's do a 5-foot radius.
Gotcha. So right in the center here, you start like tracing it in ink on the ground, and you two see this happening. As you start drawing it, you're like locked in. You studied that symbol pretty well.
And I copied it into my notebook.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Oh, actually, so in that case, that doesn't even require a roll for this first one. Yes! So we'll count as a natural 20. You perfectly replicate this based on your own drawing.
Yes.
I completely forgot that you did it. So yeah, excellent. Okay. So great job. You just nail it. So that first round is good, and that's actually because you copied it into your sketchbook. Okay. That will make the next 2 stages much easier.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, or you...
Can I see anybody out the door?
What's your passive perception?
12.
No.
Okay. Windows?
Windows are pretty much blocked off by all these
the curtains. You mentioned that, the blackout curtains.
There's like a sliver of light coming behind one of them, but it looks like it goes out. It looks out over the ocean. So you don't think anybody's coming in that way.
That's fine, because I need to focus on this anyway. So that's fine. Okay. Cool. I'm good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Loom is going to do his first death save. Can roll his first death save.
What am I rolling?
Just a d20.
For Loom?
Yep.
Did Crumb do a distraction at all? Or
you don't
not
know
yet? Okay.
Is there a specific reason you're having Can roll for
Because it's more twisted.
Yeah, just letting you guys do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know if there was like some sort of like character connection.
Loom keeps getting so close to dying, and I swear to
And if
fuck,
they hit him again, he's fucking...
Oh.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Okay, so that's 1 fail. So he's got 2 more. So let's hope that Crumb pans out with his
Please
distraction.
distract, yeah.
Pee on them. Just fucking fly around and whiz on their heads.
He can be invisible and pee on him.
Yeah, man.
It's your turn.
I'm telling you, it's underrated tactic.
Yeah, is that piss?
First of all, I guess think in response. First, I'll think in response to Crumb. Great thinking, Crumb. Absolutely. Distraction sounds great. Yeah. Wonderful. I'll make sure.
Like a judge on Bake Off. Great thinking.
You give the Paul Hollywood handshake.
Just keep doing that and try to keep Loom from dying if you can somehow. I'll relay to the group that, hey, just so you know, Loom's down. And then I'll go ahead and cast Fairy Fire to see if there's anyone hiding here.
All right, so you cast it right here in the center of the room.
I think so.
Okay, it'll fill up the room. If it's 15 by 15, you should be good. Mm-hmm. You cast Fairy Fire, and while you don't see any people, you do see a trapdoor lights up in the floor next to the window that is partially obscured. It almost, as you're looking at it, you're thinking somebody bumped that. They tried to cover all the windows. They bumped it on their way down. It's a very there's definitely, you can even see like a little bit of a footprint that lights up. So everything in this room is illuminated. So yeah, you have unobscured a trapdoor.
Okay. I mean, they all see it too, right? Like, that's very obvious. Yeah. Aside from that, I mean, after seeing the interesting potion things, I'm just going to see, could I maybe use perception or something just to see if there's any other, like, potions or fun little alchemy trinkets around that I could take
You'll
with
have
me?
advantage on a perception check because everything's, fairy fired up.
Okay.
So go right ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
21.
21. Okay, Fee, here is what you see. You see a golden skull that looks like it's in the shape of a dragonborn skull. It may be a gilded real skull, or it could be gold forged in the shape of a dragonborn skull. That is on a nightstand next to the bed alcove, next to one of the windows. Now, next to that, you see that there's a small chest. It's not open, but it is there. You also see that there is a glittering shield in one corner on a stand as if it's a display shield. And then you see tucked underneath one of the pillows is a scroll.
Oh. definitely gonna take a look at that scroll.
Okay, and that will be the end of your turn, unless you want to use some movement. But to interact with the objects would be an action, so.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
We're all in the same space right now, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right. Now it is the enemy's turn. So first we need to see if they've noticed you guys inside. They have not. Now the other enemies. Oh, wait.
The loom enemies?
Never mind. Okay.
What do you mean, never mind? What is that? That was ominous.
Gil.
Oh, with the ominous never mind.
When Fee said that they're going after that loom is down, can I look over where they're at?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. From inside and how far away it is.
25.
Take off 2 of that. 23.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you can see that loom is down, but what you do see is the form of Crumb buzzing around each of them, and something is happening. Crumb is... It's hard to tell. You can see his mouth moving, and he looks very pleased, and they look very unhappy, but none of them are attacking him or doing anything else at the moment.
How far away are they?
At this point, they would be, let's see, they're about 90 feet away.
Damn.
That's perfect.
Oh, nice.
Just to add to the fuckery, I'm going to say botanical buddy sees these assholes. And I'm going to trace a circular pattern in my hand and then like flick out. And then these weedy vines are going to crawl up the ship over there.
Okay.
It's exactly 90 feet. I'm going to cast Entangle, and they all need to make a strength save.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, poison ivy.
That would be a 15.
Save is 14.
Okay, so they saved from the
Damn.
entangle.
Okay. Creature in the area cast spell.
I feel that. Just saying, I feel that. Been there.
I don't know how we're gonna heal them in time.
Oh,
Sorry.
advantage.
The whole reason I did this, it's good. They're going to be at disadvantage. Okay, so now they are entangled because that was a full on. Because the whole reason I had him distract it so that there would be disadvantage on everything. So
Fuck yeah.
So they are now entangled.
Okay, they are restrained.
And before you say anything else, you realize that you just see like Crumb like light up even more. It looks like he's in full on bully mode, and he just starts like pointing.
I like to think that he thinks he did that.
Yeah, he's like gesturing, laughing. At one point, you watch him like slap his leg and point again. You can't hear what he's saying, but
Oh my god.
You can imagine it's fucking stupid.
All right, I'm going to dip into the room and I'm going to make a beeline for the trapdoor and try and open it if I can.
okay, yeah. You can. Let's see. So that'd be like 15 feet to get to the trapdoor. You can expend the rest of your movement to open the door.
Okay.
Okay, you open the door and you see a ladder going down into a dimly lit area by torch.
Into the belly of the beast, it seems. I say to maybe myself.
Monologuing again.
For some reason, I was
Someone
thinking.
must tell my story if it's me.
For some reason, I was thinking it was a door that had a trap on it.
Oh.
Oh, like the trapdoor.
And
No, this is a trapdoor.
The trap.
and with entangled,
Not to
they
be
are
confused with
restrained,
trapdoor.
correct?
Yes.
Emphasis on the wrong
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Fuck. Okay, never mind. All right, Can, it's your turn.
Crumb needs some healing.
I'm climbing as fucfucking fast as I can.
You get up over the
20 feet.
lip with the rest of your movement, and you see a crew on board this ship. You see them all dressed in black. Like, they are probably the coolest looking sailors you've ever seen.
They're super cool dudes, okay?
Yeah, they've all got massive muscles. They all look exactly like me.
They're all shiny, like they just oiled themselves up.
Yeah,
and they were just wrestling.
They
Wicked
weren't
awesome
oiling
ninja
each other,
masks.
okay? They oiled themselves. They applied it to themselves.
But yeah, they're all dressed in like black, and they all have like stony expressions. They're not like frozen, but they look very serious. You do see, however, at their head, like they're all kind of fanned out on this ship, just kind of silently going forward. And in front of them all, with a foot resting on the edge, is this massive black and red lizard folk. He is clearly the captain based on his like mode of dress.
Rad.
He's dressed in all black, but he's got this like like bandolier of gold over his chest, and he is holding something massive in his hands. It's like, give me an Arcana check.
Does he have a fucking gun?
You know this guy's fucking voiced by Taika Waititi, right?
I was thinking Clancy Brown.
It's all R
10.
like means death in my head.
This is some sort of arcane implement. You can't really figure out what it is, but it's about 5 feet long. It's something you've never seen before.
It's a
Is it a
magic
harpoon?
gun.
It's a magic harpoon. I stab
Is
at thee.
he holding it like a minigun?
He's holding it with both hands on one side.
He's holding it like a minigun. He's gonna fucking annihilate it.
It's fucking. Is it?
I'm going to look out across the water to see if I see any other like large creature coming.
You do not.
Okay.
Especially in this mist. Give me an insight check.
22.
Ooh.
Based on what you were told by the dolphin, the double-headed dolphin, you're starting to pick up that it believes that this is a large creature.
Okay.
It sees the head and
Okay.
it's friendly to it, so it thinks of it as a friend. But it has
kind
some.
of sad.
It must have some sort of communication with them in order to get them to come this way.
Okay.
Whoa.
Perfect. Because I was thinking if I don't see something coming by now, this might fucking be it.
That's the
we might
assumption
have
you can
friends with,
safely make.
like
Then-
guns.
Is
Oh,
the ship
Sentient?
sentient
that'd be so fucking
because
cool.
of the dragon head that's affixed to it?
Who knows? I guess we'll have to ask.
Oh my god, I love this.
Are we gonna get gun friends with sentient ships?
Oh, I don't even care
would
if
you like
they're
to do,
friends. They're
Cam?
so rad.
It's unnerving.
Okay.
It's so rad.
What is the railing like?
The railing is polished black, made of maybe wood.
Mahogany?
The texture, yeah, maybe like a very thick, rich wood. The texture is definitely wood.
Or is it luthite?
But you've never seen any kind of wood
Lightweight.
like this before. You could maybe examine it if
It's very
Okay.
ergodynamic.
No, it's just I was
Dynamic.
trying to. Okay. Everybody's looking forward.
Yeah, none of them are looking at you. You're off to their side.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl like back behind them, and I'm gonna like crawl onto the boat, the ship.
Gotcha. All right, you're on there. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna get to an area where a full-size can could hide.
Okay, yeah, there's plenty of spots. There's like, it looks like they have like these big, like 10-foot round like barrels that are about like 5 feet tall. Give me another perception check.
20.
You smell ozone from these. Something that you typically only smell like when like some sort of atmospheric or weather or elemental based spell happens. Primarily, every time you cast your Call Lightning, you smell ozone.
Ooh.
These barrels smell like ozone.
Whoa.
Everything is blowing Billy's mind right now.
Man.
Okay, that's
And
probably the end of my.
Yeah, you can hide behind that. You can, as a bonus action, you could drop your wild shape if you'd like.
I was gonna wait until the beginning of my next turn to
That's
do
fine.
that because just in case anyone's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, a halfling."
Yeah, no problem.
We eat them.
It's just a flashlight.
I like two-headed dolphins, but halflings.
Hot dolphin.
All right, Nez, it's your turn.
Shit. Okay.
So you have
Step 2.
Step 2. You have completed the initial stage of
Okay.
this rune.
Okay.
Now you know you have to draw the activation characters on the outside of it. So I'm
outside,
going to need
okay.
another Arcana roll.
You bet.
And you will have it at advantage.
Sexcellent. 21.
Nez, you are expertly tracing around this.
And I like to think the ink is on my middle finger, and I like to think that my other fingers are holding the middle finger,
Almost like a pencil or a
pen.
quill,
Yeah,
yeah.
a quill. Yeah.
So yeah, you were tracing these. Give me a history check.
Okay.
23.
Okay. So weirdly, while you don't have a lot of formal training in the arcane language,
Okay. Calligraphy.
One
Yeah.
might say you normally are canned.
you are starting to understand based on like your tracing of it and everything like that, just kind of the similarities to a lot of different languages. What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
Infernal. a lot of this is similar to Infernal. Not exactly, but you think that they share a commonality.
Okay. Common thread. Okay.
Yeah, and so now you're actually starting
prepositions
to pick
are
up,
all weird.
Yeah, but you're starting to pick up some of what these symbols are, and you can even like read out a little bit. You know that there's like the word travel in there, but it's like an archaic form of travel, almost like to go, long distance kind of thing. Like it takes a second, but as you're tracing it, you're like, oh shit.
Go too far away.
I know not whither.
And as you get to the end, you see that it is the distance section.
Oh.
And you know Infernal.
Oh,
So
okay.
I will allow you, if you can trace exactly what you have in there, or if you would like to modify that, I will give you I will let you roll to see if you can figure out the best way to modify that.
Knowing that the transportation rune, that was 30 feet on that one, right? With the seas, is it pretty calm seas or is it choppy?
It would have been pretty calm, but there's a lot of motion going on.
A lot of activity.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and give us some cushion.
Okay.
Give us some leeway and modify it to 50 feet.
Okay.
If I scratch that 60 feet.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Okay. Give me, just real quick, give me an Arcana roll.
Okay.
And you can have a +5 to it.
Yes. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. But I have a +6 in Arcana anyway. So 17.
17. Yeah, you modify it to 50.
Yes.
All
60,
right.
60.
60. Sorry, yes, to 60.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to double... I was like,
No.
did I not do
You
well enough
modify
for
it to
60?
what you wanted to modify it to. We'll say that.
Okay, sick.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I see anybody out the door? Passive perception is 12.
You can see people running by, but nobody's coming in at the moment. So
Can I catch anybody unawares and give them a little shove?
you could try.
I'd like to do that, please.
Okay. It'll be the DC will be higher for them, or it'll be lower for them. Yep.
Okay. It's normally a 14.
Okay, gotcha. That is a 10. So, as one of the guys is running by, you just telekinetic shove, and they go, it's like sliding across there. So they still have no idea what's going on. They're all trying, like, there's so much chaos going on. But is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got. Yep.
As it ends your turn, Nez, all of you guys right now, as long as your passive perception is above an 11,
Okay.
except for Canton, since you're somewhere else, you guys hear, what is that? What? Everyone, about face! And then you see all of the sailors starting to turn towards a different direction, but you're not sure what that means at the moment. You could probably infer that maybe this thing that was supposed to arrive is arriving, but
we don't know what that is.
yeah, exactly. Okay. So, and you know what, Can? Actually, you probably would have heard that from far away because it was pretty loud. And even though it's not your turn, you see a smile kind of appear on a lot of their faces as that happens. Like all these soldiers, like, and some of them kind of look at each other like, yeah, fucking hell yeah,
We're lit.
All right, Loom's roll. This time we're gonna do Gil. Go ahead and roll for Loom's death save.
Fuck.
You can do a real
manual?
one.
Yeah, give me a.
You're gonna do, yeah.
Do we have any way to
Come on.
I have no idea how.
I know.
8.
Seriously?
All right.
Holy fuck.
Ooh, baby.
All right, so that's 2 fails.
Saves.
If you kill Loom, the only NPC that I like.
We kill him, to be fair.
We. It's a joint
He's
effort.
absolving himself of the guilt. It's a classic me DM move.
I gotta get Crumb like
Game
a little
recognized game.
emergency health pouch. Something.
Pouch him good, V.
All right, speaking of pouching them good, Fee, it's your turn.
Okay. For my turn, I would like to pouch them good. I don't even know.
Swing your partner, do-si-do.
You see that
pouch 'em
Gil-
good
So I
now,
saw
don't you
Gil
know?
go in the
So here's what you
trapdoor.
see. You see that Nez is making this ritual shape on the ground. You see that Gil has opened up the hatch leading down below.
Expertly, I might add.
Yes, you've never seen Nez more locked in on something. You can hear some
Out of the 6 days that you've known him.
what you've learned from Crumb you knew that he was trying to do something, and you haven't heard anything since. But you haven't felt the connection die out, and you haven't heard his in a while. So something else is happening. You can always give Crumb direction if you want.
Did Fee see them getting tangled?
Give me a perception check, Fee.
Because then you'll know that you have advantage on attacking them if you did attack them.
13.
You can see there are some like vines over there, and you can see what Crumb is kind of doing. He's gesturing, and nobody's attacking him at the moment. Mm-hmm. And you see that they're not moving, and you do see the form of Loom lying at their feet.
Fuck. How do I get any kind of health something over there?
Sometimes it's better to heal after a battle. I know that he's dying.
Yeah.
But
how's
you guys
he gonna
don't know that.
heal? That's true if he wouldn't know that.
We see he's having a bad time, though.
Yeah.
What they see.
Wait, they know, don't they? Because Crumb told Fee, and Fee said she relayed that.
Yeah, but you don't know that he's failing death saves.
Right. We just know he's down right now.
Yeah, he's down and he's bleeding.
Okay. Yeah, then I might go ahead and... Why not Eldritch Blast? So I'll kind of...
Why not Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, when in doubt. Why the fuck not?
They were weakened by the lightning. They got their asses kicked.
Yeah, so... Plus they're trying to fuck with our helpful NPC.
And you have advantage on it.
Yeah, not my fucking mouth. Okay. So...
Can I introduce you to Eldritch Blast?
So, we're in, like, a room with a door, right? Is that it?
You're in the doorway still. You haven't gone
Oh,
in.
okay. Then I'll poke my head out a little bit more, and then, yeah, just ready my Eldritch Blast and just throw those golden viney beams over at, I don't know. Yeah, just two at random. One for each one, I guess.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, nice. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 26 for the first
Yeah,
one.
That
advantage.
hits.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have advantage. So make sure
Oh,
you
that's
roll that.
right. Oh, I rolled a 26 again. Okay. 17. And 17.
17 hit. That hits.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll
both
damage.
hit. Okay. So one of them will get 8 damage, and the other one 8 damage. What the fuck?
Weird.
Multiple doubles.
Several doubles. Does she get
Yeah.
like a reroll? Like a free roll?
Extra
Three doubles?
damage dice.
You can have a +2 on your next attack. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's for consistency.
Yeah.
You just like zap, 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 zap. All right, so
Consistency.
16 total damage. All right, excellent. So, anything else you'd like to do, Fee? You do see, before they got hit, you watched Crumb drop down, out of sight.
Okay. I will think to Crumb and say, Crumb, I need updates. What's going on? I haven't heard you for a while, and kind of leave that there right now.
You do hear back for a second. I'm working on it.
Okay, as long as you're okay, let me know if I can help in any way other than,
I got it.
I know you do. Okay. And then I'll look over at Gil and be like, Gil, the fuck? Can you give me a tooth or something?
You still have my tooth.
Oh, I do. Okay. You talk to the tooth this time, please.
All right.
Seriously.
All right.
It didn't happen last time.
Into the belly of the beast, it seems.
Is he saying that into his tooth
I say
speaker?
that to my tooth.
All right, have fun in the belly, but keep me posted.
Fun in the belly. Fun storm in the castle. Any other actions you'd like to take?
Oh yeah, what is the fucking scroll? Can I look at it?
It would if you cross the room, you would have enough. You would be able to look at it and examine it.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana check,
Okay.
and also what languages do you speak?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Do you
Seth.
speak Celestial?
Okay, so I rolled 18. Let me double check. I speak Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. You see that the scroll is written in a language you don't understand.
Fuck. Nez, you know this? And then I look at him and he's like super focused. And I'm like, fuck.
All right. Now it is the enemy's turn.
Disadvantage on the loom ones unless
Yeah.
they take an action to free themselves.
No, that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're trying to free themselves with a strength check of 15, you said?
14, I think.
14. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because they are not doing a good job. And then the other enemies...
Did they get
Wow,
hurt?
I rolled 3 natural ones in a row.
Nice.
Nezrah, high or
What up?
low?
Hi.
That was another natural one. I've rolled 4 ones. I don't understand. Okay.
I was trying to play the odds.
Yeah. Gil, it's your turn.
I'm going to turn my head towards Cash Money. I'm going to like, yo, Cash Money,
Wait, he's with us?
now. And then I'm going to hop down into the hole.
Yeah, he's like slinking near the door, and he looks at you, nods, and Fee, you can see him because he jumped down into the hole. You can just see him turn and sprint out the door.
All right, and then I'm going to move as far as I can down the hallway or whatever.
It's down a ladder. Yeah.
All right, I just hop down.
Oh, you just hop down.
Yeah.
Okay, give me acrobatics.
Ain't got time for climbing. Dirty 20.
All right, yeah, you land perfectly about 20 feet down. You just, and yeah, it's a hallway, and you can see there's a torch at the end of it, and there's one single door on your right-hand side. This looks like a hastily made, like almost escape
Hastily
hatch.
made door.
Yeah, everything in here. Yeah.
It's thatch.
Yeah.
It's just made out of thatch.
It's made out of tinder.
All right, so I shouldn't have my movement still. I just dropped straight down, right?
Yeah, well, I think you would take some off. We'll take 5 off.
Okay.
So
Well, I will.
it's a 15-foot stretch. So
I'll proceed cautiously with my sword drawn and try to open the door.
so it's the door is open. Like it's open like partially.
All right, well, I'm going to be looking around for hidden stuff and...
So you're sneaking?
Yes.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Natural 20.
Okay.
30.
You are the knight. You are the hallway. You slink around and you look right into this dimly lit chamber, and you can see that there is a person sitting in there, and they're sitting higher up, and there's another like smaller person in there that looks like maybe a gnome or a halfling. It's hard to see because their back is to you, and they're talking in quiet voices, and you can see the person that's sitting higher up. As you look at the like lower section, you see it is the lower section face of the same like almost magical hologram that came out of there. So the person that was commanding you, and they're talking in very low tones, and you just hear them whispering and like, "How's it going out there?" "Well, sir, I'm not sure, but it seems like there's some sort of explosion, and I heard the rest of the crew cry out. But it's probably all fine out there. It better be, otherwise you'll be the one to pay." Anything else you'd like to do?
How close are they?
20 feet from you?
So not in my range.
I mean, you'd take disadvantage if you're shooting.
No, I mean, I can't walk up further to
Oh,
them.
no. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hold for now. I'm going to try and hex what I assume to be the captain.
Okay.
I'm going to try and whisper it so they can't hear me.
Okay. We'll keep that stealth roll, so you're pretty quiet if you want to do it.
With Brody's curse, your deftness is worse.
Oh, so you're ruining their dexterity.
Yes, and that will be my turn.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then I will actually think to Fee, there's a couple guys down there, but I think I got this shit.
Nice.
All right. So it's Crumb's turn.
Wait, Fee has the tooth now? I thought Can did.
I gave it to Fee.
Yeah, I don't think I have had it
because
since.
she was mad because she stayed behind with the prince, and she was mad that I wasn't relaying shit to her.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at what point did you get it back from Can?
Oh, I can just cancel it, and then like if there's a rest, then I just have it again.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because
It just like dissolves.
yeah, because you threw it at Nez, and Can picked it up.
Yeah,
and put it in their ear.
Shit grows back. It's gross.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, Fee, you hear, right after he gets done speaking, you hear from Crumb, "All right, I'm going to try something." No, Fee, I need high or low.
Low.
Even flow.
So, you know how I rolled 4 ones in a row?
Should've played the
That
odds.
is the 5th one that I've rolled in a row.
Okay.
What the damn hell?
I don't know what's happening today. So then you hear, like, it's just a moment of pause, and you hear, "All right, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I think he's going to be all right. I stabilized him."
What the fuck? You know how to do that?
I got hands, don't I?
Just punching his heart.
Okay.
That roll was whether or not he would have a high enough medicine check to be able to perform a stabilization.
Oh,
Nice.
now Loom has to like Crump.
The fuck he does.
He regains consciousness, sees it's Crumb that saved him, and he just stabs himself in the heart.
He just goes. He hits him with a towel like Michaela with the fly. So Loom is stabilized and will no longer be rolling death saves. It's your turn.
Stabilized
Nezrah on
and
deck.
radicalized.
So they're looking happy. I saw some smiles. How far is the closest one from me?
Probably 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna whisper.
Okay.
Try to get their attention.
As a spider, you'll have
I'm
to drop
dropping
it.
wild
Okay.
shape. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, hey, excuse me.
You watch as they just like turn to
All
look
of them?
over. Just that one that you're
Okay.
whispering to, like looks over their shoulder at you. It's a half elf. He's got a big scar covering one eye. It's like kind of crusty. He looks like he's seen some things, and that's a recent wound. But he looks over. He looks confused, and you just hear, "Hey."
Hey, sorry, do you know a two-headed dolphin by chance?
Oh, yeah, it's Sunny.
Oh, I'm friends with that dolphin. Did they say to come and help some stranger?
Oh, yeah.
That's me.
Oh, what are you doing on the ship?
Well, I turned into a spider because I was kind of surfing the waves down there, and there's a bit of an issue going on. So yeah, I crawled up.
Oh, well.
We can get to that stuff later. So what can I help with here?
Well, you can tell us which ship we need to attack.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then you hear, "Hey guys, we got Sonny's friend over here." And everybody like kind of turns and they all stare at you, and you see the clear captain take his foot off of the like railing essentially.
He stops Captain Morganing.
Yeah, and turn around and you just see this like he looks like the most impressively angry person you've ever seen. He like just ekes out like venomous intent. And he just is just staring at you with these like lizard folk eyes that pierce
What
into
color
your
is this?
soul. Let me see the picture.
I'm gonna guess orangish yellow.
I thought blue for some reason.
They're like close to gold, but like a fiery orange gold.
Yes. Yes.
And you just watch. They just like flick close for a second.
Man, I hope they're friendly.
Fucking
'cause
hydrate,
these
buddy.
guys are cool.
I can hear you playing.
hey everybody, I'm Can.
And you hear like, hey Ken, hey Ken, hey Ken.
I want to know all of your names in time, but I know that there is a massive time crunch, so who's in charge?
They all like they like turn and look, and you just see this silently staring captain.
I'm sorry, I don't like making assumptions about stuff. I'm Can.
I say directly to him.
And then you see another guy step forward. This is the captain. We were summoned here, and we want to know who we're supposed to attack, because there's two ships here. We only heard that there was going to be one.
Oh, well, the pirate ship.
I point to the one that they got on, the pirate one. I point to that one. I say,
Well, my buddies got onto that ship, so we can't go attacking it quite yet, and I think there are still people down in the other ship, so that's a little messy. But I think most of the guys that we're fighting are still on the pirate ship.
All right, then. And he turns, Captain? And the captain just like in a flap of cloak turns and lifts up his object, sets his foot on the edge and just holds it up.
What's that?
And then the other guy turns and looks back at you, Can. Oh, you're going to want to watch this. And then you just hear and you see these circles, like runic circles, floating in the air above the captain. And then they all like they're in circles, and then they go into a straight line, turn vertically, and slide in almost like in modern times a clip or a belt. And then you just see that, and then he rears back, and you watch a flash.
My friends are on that boat. As I mentioned before.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Any actions or anything like that? Because you've mostly spent it talking. We kind of stretched the 6 seconds, but that's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing.
Okay. It looks like he's aiming down, and if you were to see, you would see that he's aiming down towards like the keel section of the ship, like the bottom area of the pirate boat, and then this one blast like jerks so hard that you can feel the air coming from behind hits you in the face, and it's hot and it smells like ozone. And you see this gigantic blast form at the end and fire out. The rest of you guys feel the ship suddenly rock, and you hear a loud explosion on the edge of it. Everything starts rocking, and then you guys feel the ship start to like sink.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Oopsie daisies.
Gil, as you are standing in this doorway, getting ready to do whatever you're planning on doing, you see this blue, purple, green arcane, it's clearly arcane energy, sweep through the room, and you hear as the two that were cloistered away dissolve as this whatever it is moves through the ship.
It's fucking Mako energy, bud.
Who's looking outside of the captain's cabin?
I'm like in between door,
Okay.
I'm hunkered down. Fucking Catherine
ice.
I'm Catherine Zeta-Jones stance doing my calligraphy.
So you, Fee, look out and you see this wave come up from a staircase and just, and you see a bright flash from up in the mist as this dragon head comes out, and you're looking and you see this is some sort of ship with a dragon head on it. And at the head, you just see this huge lizard folk, like crazed expression on his face, like the most criminal glee you could imagine, as he has this giant, some sort of crossbow-looking harpoon gun thing, and he jerks with the motion, and there's a flash, and another of these things wipes across the deck, just dissolving more of these sailors.
Oh my god. He's shooting more than once.
oh my god.
No.
Okay, Prince
So
is
I'm
with you.
I'm still right next
No.
to
He
him.
ran out there.
He's on the deck.
Captain, my friends are right on there.
He turns, and then he like looks at you, looks you up and down, kind of rests the whatever this thing is on his hip, and pats you on the head, and he says, "Hey, don't worry, it'll be fine." And that's where we're gonna end for the night.
I love
That's his voice. That dude's my favorite.
so much.
Immediately to the top of the roster.
Yes.
I want to recruit him.
Yeah, fuck these other
please.
boats and the civilians. Let's just hop on their boat.
please
That's
tell me.
right.
We don't have to
With the
do
ship.
multiple playthroughs to be able to get him in the party.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I want him now.
I want his action figure.
I want the action figure so bad.
And I'm gonna send you guys the picture of him.
Yes.
It's like Vulcan Raven.
I need to specify. I made this picture before the start of the season. So
Wow.
and it probably is like my best work. So I
Oh,
took a lot of
nice.
time.
Okay. I thought you were prefacing it with like, it's not my best, but you just hyped me even more. Oh my God. Yes.
Sick.
Oh.
He's got the expression.
And I love his voice. It's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yes.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
All of it.
Fuck
Want
these
it.
other boats. Fuck the people. They'll find their way. Just give them the boat.
I don't even give a shit
Yeah,
anymore.
let's just join them.
All of my missions are belong to him.
As a last mention, Nez, because of how well you rolled on those, we're going to add rune lore as one of your skills.
Nice.
So you'll have a very basic proficiency of it, but it's something that you can grow.
Holy shit. All right.
So I mean, yeah, because you rolled extremely well in those circumstances. So
Fuck yeah. You said rune lord?
rune lore.
Lord. Okay. I was like,
Slightly less cool.
I
Sorry.
was like, yeah.
I'd like to
Lord
make
of
a
the
rune
Runes.
lord check.
Nez has immediately been corrupted by power.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. Most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nezrah is 1, Gildebrand's 2, Ophelia is 3, and Kanak is 4. Excuse me. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to see become MVPC. I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote.
I would like to vote circle gun.
Man, I'm hot as shit and my ass hurts.
That's not one of the options. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The alcohol has made me numb to any and all.
Yeah, drink more, stupid.
This is hard. This is hard.
All right, is everybody ready?
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, vote.
Oh, fuck.
Lindsey.
I'm lying now. It'd be so fun. It'd be so fun. It was so close.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
You know what? Fuck it. You can have your 2. That's fine. Togetherness!
Yeah.
Tonight's MVPCs are going to be everyone but Nezrah. Why did you vote for Can?
Everyone but Nezrah.
Everyone but Nezrah. Fuck you, Nezrah.
Fuck that dude and his calligraphy.
We could do a backwards day.
What do you think you are? Some kind of
Everyone
rune lord? The fuck out of here. Can brought us possibly the most metal, awesome, badass shit that we've seen thus far in the campaign. There's it's a ship with a dragon head, a mummified gold dragon head. There's implications there that I'm very curious about. On top of that, it has a captain that's a giant lizard folk that has a rail gun. I can't express how happy I am about all of this. And it's all thanks to Can. Thank you, Can.
You're welcome.
Gil, why did you vote for Nezrah?
Everyone was really cool, so I just voted because he launched a guy on the rope. It was very funny, slapstick-wise. Also, he was doing cool rune stuff.
Excellent. Fee, why did you vote for Gil?
I really was on the fence between the two, just being clear. So yeah, obviously loved the ship thing going on with Can. That's great. But I very much appreciated that he did use the tooth and did relay what he was doing. That is what the tooth is for, probably. I mean, I think, basically, which is wonderful. And I think had they not disintegrated, it would have been very important for us to know that those people were there. So.
Well, there's still more to be said. So
yeah,
don't abandon hope.
yeah.
All ye
So
who
it's
entered
good he
here.
went
I also
dungeon
did
diving.
Entangle.
You did, oh, that's true. That
was super cool.
Yes, you did.
That was dope as hell.
extremely helpful for whatever Crumb was
The only
doing.
thing that helped Crumb, actually, you helped each other.
Inadvertently.
I Eldritch
He didn't-
blasted to help.
Gil didn't help Crumb intentionally, right?
Yeah, it was not on purpose.
All right.
Well, Crumb technically helped Gil because of what he did, which
Ooh.
if you ask him what he did, he'll
Now,
tell
Kith.
you. But yeah, Can, why did you vote for, who'd you vote for?
Fee.
Excuse me.
I voted for Fee because Fee has Crumb, and she told him to go over and check on my homie Loom, and I feel like maybe I'll turn around on Crumb.
Wow. You basically voted for Crumb. Wow.
Well, I don't think he would have done that without direction.
Yeah. Well,
He would not have.
maybe Crumb is just great. You'll see.
All right, that means tonight's MVPCs are Nezrah, Kaziel, Gildebrand, Molani, Ophelia, Midori, and Kanak, Anga. 1d6 for everyone.
Yeah.
Whee! And try to be more discreet about your cheating next time, Lindsey.
That was the most like, I lied at first laugh.
Should have stuck to your guns. No, I actually meant this. I would have folded.
I'm so bad at lying.
Confused.
Wait, what? Fingers?
Wait.
Well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Now, if you like what you hear, head on over to Apple Podcasts or really wherever you listen to your podcasts that have a rating system and consider leaving us a 5-star rating. And also, if they allow you to leave a review, leave a review. Actually, leave a review wherever. We will read any review we receive on the podcast.
Even
Also,
on a tree.
Even on a tree. Head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and check out the amazing, stupendous tiers that we have available for you, including behind the scenes content, bonus content, and early access to episodes, because there's nothing better than getting a jump on your favorite podcast before anybody else. Also, we've got a Discord, and it is
Free!
That's right, SpongeBob. It is free.
Harry.
And the that was pretty good. And the link is in the episode description. Come hang out with us. We've got a spoiler chat. We've got a MVPC chat channel. We've got looking for group channel. We've got a bunch of different stuff. So check it out. There is just so much to be seen and merriment to be had.
Snack chat.
And there's also a snack chat. And then, of course, merch. We have things available to sell. If you want a mask with Nezrah on it, leaning against a tree, maybe we've got that. We don't know. Maybe it'll be in there by the time you get there. But check out TeePublic and all the cool merch we have. We've got t-shirts and other bullshit like that. So if you want to rep the D20 Syndicate, be part of the Syndicult, you can absolutely do so. And yeah. Be Syndicute with your Syndicult swag. Also, keep your ears peeled because we are going to have our very special spooktacular Halloween one-shot featuring some familiar faces in characters coming up as the very next release. So make sure you stay tuned for that and enjoy it. Let us know what you think. Other than that, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth. And this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye, bye, bye.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Previously on Into the Yonder Void, Gil farted into an orb.
I would love if that's all she said.
Okay, I'm going to re-record. I'm going to record that again.
I don't know why. Just wasn't ready for that.
Gil farted into an orb and stop.
The way you say it.
It's so cute. Can saying that.
Gil farted. Gil farted into an.
Got yourself.
Yeah, because you guys ruined it.
I feel like there's an animal that represented me as a kid pretty well, and it's something akin to a sloth. But
Is it a
like,
sloth?
It's not a sloth because I also like had the capacity to be like bouncing off the walls.
It's a sloth.
Something more startled.
Yeah, something like a sloth, but sometimes scared and sometimes hyper.
Possum.
It is possum, yeah. I thought about it like a possum. A possum in a hammock. That was me.
Possum.
That sounds really pleasant.
Yeah. It
Wow,
was.
I
had a
am
good job.
tired now.
I know, headphones make me extra tired, especially when they're big like this.
Headphones make me.
They do. Have you ever had someone just hold your face and you're like, oh, I'm tired?
No, it sounds awful.
Really?
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want anyone
Get off
touching
my
my face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so gross. Like all that oil and shit on my face.
Yeah.
I'm super like germ conscious, but I don't know. I love that. I love like
You can't
snuggles.
be both.
I love snuggles and like I don't know.
She's patting her cheeks.
It just
Imagining the warmth.
but I don't
touch your wife's
But I
face.
don't.
Don't you touch your wife's cheeks for the love of God.
But I don't want it during the podcast because I'm supposed to be lively, not sleepy and comforted entirely.
We ain't got time for that kind of shitty romance. Yeah.
Shitty
We're
romance.
busy.
Busy trying to have the dirty romance.
The bad romance.
As brought to you by Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Yeah,
Let it go.
Mama.
When Creed released their second album, Human Clay, there was a geo-guessing game where you could find treasure, essentially.
It's just clay.
Based on clues left in the liner notes of the album.
Did anyone do
Nobody ever found it.
So it's still out there, is what you're saying.
Yes,
New podcast idea.
but nobody knows where it is.
It's for the
buried.
lost treasure.
It's buried under Scott Stapp's
Clay.
old house that he lost.
That he lost, yeah. After he
He's
threatened the
desperately searching
president.
for it.
Gotta find my treasure.
Scott, we think the lyrics on
Can
this
you
one.
find my treasure?
There you go.
Here's a message on a tree.
So let's go there. Need to pay my alimony. Let's go there.
Gonna write some threatening letters to the president.
In a box Fred Durst.
Gonna have a good time with Kid Rock.
And who saved his life? Which rapper was it? Found him
no idea.
outside, passed out.
It wasn't T.I., was it?
It was T.I.
It was T.I.
Yeah.
We know entirely too much about this, man.
I went out in a rabbit hole one afternoon.
Uh-huh. It's easy because it reads like a fucking acid trip.
Yeah, it's fucking the House of Leaves, but real life.
Shout out to Mark Z. Danielewski. Geography question for you.
Like real world or fake world?
Both.
All right.
What
What is
water?
Scotland?
And where is it in relation to Argyria?
Where is it in relation to me currently? I want to go to there.
I didn't get myself my drink.
What did you get? Oh, them drinks.
Anybody else want to drink? Okay, sit back down. Oh, shit.
The dutiful Lindsey.
Dutiful and beautiful.
Hey, there's that romance. Now cup her face.
Grab
Cup
them
of face with your
cheeks.
oily hands.
Slather it in that primer.
Why are you just holding paint?
It's primer.
Why are you holding it?
Because I'm about to prime stuff.
Just on
It's
the
prime
laptop.
time for prime time.
It's prime time. Love it.
I'm so excited.